problem?
In this week's survival guide, we're going to take a look at the computer screen, specifically at the symbols that appear and how you use them to make your computer work. When you turn on your computer, what you'll see first is called a desktop, which is probably because it was designed to look like one, except that it doesn't look like any desktop I've ever seen. Soon after you turn on a Macintosh, you'll see a symbol right there, or an icon, which represents the hard disk. To begin working on the Mac, you have to open either the hard disk or a floppy, which is your software. If you plan to work from a floppy disk, insert it into this slot and wait for the icon to appear. Using the mouse, move the arrow or cursor on the screen to the icon you plan to work from. Double-clicking the mouse button opens the disk. On the screen, you'll see a box which is called the window. Inside the window are drawings of folders and documents, all neatly named, just like an office filing cabinet. And to complete the desktop illusion, at the bottom of the screen is a rubbish bin for, you guessed it, documents you no longer need. Intel-based or IBM-compatible computers are another story. There's a variety of ways they can start up. The most common brings you straight into Microsoft's Windows, a software application which offers similar screen features to those of an Apple computer, but with much groovier graphics. Have a look at these. On both types of computers, files are moved around the desktop by clicking them with the cursor, holding down the mouse button and dragging them to where you want. To open a file or folder, move the mouse to the relevant icon and click the mouse button twice. A window will then open for you to work in. You can also change from one window to another just by clicking the mouse in the right spot. This lets you hop from file to file. At the top of the window is the menu bar. Click on one of the options and drag the mouse down to the one you want to use. These features all make up what we call a graphical user interface, or GUI. It's affectionately known as GUI, would you believe? Later in the program, we'll look at the differences between the Macintosh and Windows GUIs.